The pain in Eliot's chest was unbearable, like fire trying to tear its way out of his ribs. He collapsed on the icy ground as the other version of himself stepped forward from the obsidian throne. Aeris was frozen in place. This can't be real. The older Eliot, Throne Eliot, stood tall in flowing robes made of burning starlight. His golden eyes glowed like they had no end. He was Eliot, and yet not, taller, stronger, colder. "I am you," he said. "Or what you may become." The pain stopped. Eliot gasped and looked up. What does that mean?" Throne Eliot extended a hand, and Eliot was lifted gently into the air, hovering in front of him, held by unseen magic. "I am your future, pulled from a broken timeline, one where you failed to control the Ember and instead became it." What happened?" "In my time," Throne Eliot said, voice quiet but powerful, "the Shadow Court won. The world was drowned in darkness. I tried to stop them, but I waited too long to understand my gift. When I awakened the Ember fully, it consumed me. I became a god of fire and ash, too powerful to kill, but too dangerous to let live." He looked down almost regretfully. "So I was sealed here in the scar, trapped in this echo of time." Aeris trembled. "That's why this place feels wrong. It's a lock, a prison." Throne Eliot nodded. "And now you have come. The version of me that still has a choice." "But I don't know what I'm doing," Eliot shouted. "I don't even know what the Ember is. Everyone keeps saying I'm special, but I didn't ask for any of this." "No one ever does," Throne Eliot said. "But the Ember is not a gift, it's a burden. A living source of the first flame, the heart of Aerithen's magic. It chose you because it needed someone who still believed in more than survival." Eliot floated back to the ground. His head spun with too many thoughts. "If I become you," he asked, "is there no way to stop it?" "There may be," Throne Eliot said. "A secret locked within the Ember itself. A memory that was stolen. Find it, and you may change what I became." Aeris looked between them. "What do you mean, a memory?" Throne Eliot turned to her, expression darkening. "There is something buried deep in Eliot's flame. Something that was taken from him at birth. A piece of the Ember's will." Just then, the sky above cracked like glass. A hole opened, jagged, swirling, black. From it descended a figure cloaked in shadows. No face, no eyes, only a voice that echoed in Eliot's bones. "Enough delay." Throne Eliot stepped in front of Eliot and Aeris. "You're not welcome here." The shadow spread its arms. "And yet I arrive." The boy's presence broke the prison. Eliot felt the burning in his chest grow sharper. "What is that thing?" he whispered. Aeris answered with dread, a herald of the Shadow Court, one of the 12. The shadow extended a hand, and the ice cracked apart, sending shockwaves across the crater. "You will come with me, child of flame," it said. "Willing or not." "I won't," Eliot said, his voice growing steadier. "I'm not ready, but I will be." Throne Eliot turned to him. "Then it's time you awakened more of your fire." He placed his hand on Eliot's chest, and the world exploded with golden light. For a second, Eliot saw everything. A vast star burning inside him, voices in forgotten languages, memories not his own, and one image. A woman with glowing hands placing a crown of flame on a baby's head. His head, then, silence. When Eliot opened his eyes, the herald was gone. So was the throne. So was the older version of himself. He was kneeling in the middle of the crater with Aeris beside him. "Where did he go?" Eliot asked. Aeris helped him up. "I think he gave you something." "A piece of himself." Eliot looked at his hands. They glowed softly like the embers of a dying fire, but somehow stronger than ever before. Then the snow beneath them began to melt rapidly. A giant shape broke through the ice below, scales, wings, eyes like suns. A dragon, and it was staring right at Eliot. "To be continued,"